Hey everybody, today we'll do another video, and today we will do a video on how to install Java in your Windows 11 operating system. So it's going to be easy process. However, Windows 11 is a little different. So Java is some type of environment that you set up in your computer in order to run programs. Normally, a lot of Microsoft programs, they already come with a package from Java, but they are not normally set to run programs in your computer. As we know that basically running Java in your computer is like having another virtual machine on your computer. So it's a little different, right? So what we can do is set up Java so we can run write programs in Java and be able to run it in another IDE, right? Like for example, you can use Visual Studio. Usually Visual Studio already has the tool for Java, but if you want to use Eclipse, right, or other tool on or the editor, you might want to consider setting up Java in your operating system. So how we do that? So we go to favorite browser, right? In my case, Google Chrome, right? And we do Oracle Java, right? So it used to be another company was called SunTrust, but now it's under Oracle, right? So now you go back here, right? Now you can see it's telling you, giving kind of recommendations like IDEs for Java, and one of them is the Eclipse. So we have to install Eclipse after this in order to run Java as our run Java in Eclipse, right? So we need to install Eclipse. But anyway, so in this case we go and click on this, right? So as you can see that right here, right, you have Java in Java 20 and 17 is available now, right? So as you can see that Java 20 and Java 17. So what we can do, is install, the latest version, which is the 20th, right? So now what we can do is go and select the operating system that we are installing to it. So in this case, it's Windows 11. So obviously it's going to be a Windows operating system. So we go and click on Windows, right? When we do that, as you can see that we have this x64 installer, right? So we click in there, right? And that will install a package for us in our operating system, right? But remember, this is just an installation. We by doing this, we're not, basically we don't have a Java set up yet. That's what I'm trying to say. We need to set it up, right? So now, still going. So once that's a little window will pop up, right? And it will tell us what to do, right? So it's already installed, right? It's already installed. We click on it, and that will pop this window up, right? So we click yes, so we install. We want to install Java in our operating system, right? So now over here in this point, we click next. We click over here saying that do you want to install this Java in this directory, right? You want to install this JDK, right? Java Development Kit. We say yes, we go next, right? And that will install Java in our operating system, right? Now, right here, Java is installed, right? Now, successfully installed. Now we close this. Close it. Now we go to System, Variables, right? System environment variable. So it's going to be under the control panel, right? So now, when we get here, so we know that we have right here, we have computer name, hardware, events. So events, right? Go to events, and then after we go to events, we go to environmental variables, right? Now, in this case, we have in this little dialog box, you will see that it said environmental variables, and it said that it will say variable and it will say value, but over here, as you can read right here, it says user variable for, obviously for the user, right? But we don't want to do that, right? So we want to do system variables. So we want to system variables, right? We come over here, this bottom window, right? Then we click on the path. So click a path, right? Now we keep this window open, right? Now we need to go to C drive, and then when we go to C drive, we go to program files, right? When we go to program files, we see the folder here is called Java, right? Now we click on this. Now we go to Java and we go to JDK 20 and double click in there, right? Now double click on the one that said bin. Let me go back to it so you can see. I go back to the one that said bin on it. It's called, it's a binary, right? Binary file. And then we go and click on it, right? Now, right here, you can actually just click, right? And then, right? Click, make sure it's selected, and then just copy this path. Control C, right? And then we go to this right here. And right, and paste it right there, right? Paste it, right? And then, so we have the first one set up, right? Now we need to set up another path. So for this one, right, we go to C drive, but now we go back, right? And instead of going to program files, in this step, C drive, we go to program files, right? In program files, we open program files, we go to common files, right? And then when we go to common files, we go to Oracle, right? And then inside Oracle, we see Java, right? Now we click on Java, right? And then we have two different, here we have a path, so Java path, and we have a Java path with target. We want this one, right? Right? And then we go like this, select that, right? So again, click on it, Java, right? Java path, right? Click that and copy. Now we come to over here, right? And we set up this, copy that, right? So now we have a two path, right? We have a one that says program files and then /Java JDK, right? And then we have, okay, so we have a program files / Java / JDK -20, and then we have this another one, right? This is the one that we got it from Oracle, right? So now, so we good in that case, right? So we click OK, right? Now we have to set up the last path, right? Now in this case, we go and right here, and instead of going to path, and instead of clicking path over here, we go and select new, right? Once I select new, I have to name this. I have to put Java, right? So Java _ home, right? Like that, right? Now here I need to go, right, to the C drive again, right? C drive, go to C drive, and go to the C drive, and go to program files. Okay, so inside the program file, which is Java, right? And we want to set up a path with this. So click on it, select it, right? And then Control C. So now, see, the last step, all I am doing is saying that this is the home. This is where everything will reside, right? This is the Java home. This is where all the tools for Java will be located at, in Java home, right? So basically the whole package, right? So we copy that, and then we come over here, right? In the variables, we have to set up what is called, we already say Java _ home, and then I copy and paste it there, right? And I click OK, right? And then close this, close this, close that, right? Now in order to check whether Java is working in our system, we can go to right here in this search box. We go and we said CMD, right? CMD is command prompt. Okay, so we can say, okay, so right here I am in the command window, right? And I want to check if Java has been installed properly in my operating system, right? So I want to check if Java has been installed properly. So in my operating system, what I can do here is I can say Java. I can say, you say Java C, right? And then, and you can see that a bunch of Gilbert just pop up, right? So, I mean, it's not necessary to understand this, right? But it tells me that Java was installed properly in my operating system. So now that we have a Java, right? If you don't see that, or it's just like an error or something, if you don't see the bunch of Gilbert in there, and you see like an error, then that means that Java has not been properly. You said Java could not be found or something, or then you have an issue. You have to follow these steps again, right? So that is the Java setting up Java in our operating system. Now let's go to close this. Let's go to Eclipse, right? As Eclipse, right? You can go to Eclipse, and you can see that Eclipse download, right? The Eclipse Foundation, right? So now you can click here, right? And you can see that we have a couple different options. So you see that we have a couple different options, right? So So in this case, we have different options, and we can do either this, right? We want to make it sure that the one that we need, right? So is for Java. Right? You can go back, and this is this one right here, right? Also, there is this one, right, and this one. So let's try to do this one, right, and see, right? So they saying that the most, this is the Java, right? The one that is comparable with Java, and you can get like a Git integration and all that, right? So now, so we have a choice right here. So we have this one, right? So this is the one, the right one, right? You can see it says Eclipse IDE for Java developers, right? So we can go back, right, and we can look for that one, right? Well, it seemed like this is not the one. Let's see if we can see that. So let's see. Okay, so let's go back to it. Eclipse Java developers, right? And it says right here, the essential tools for Java developers including Java IDE, Git. Okay, so a Git client, XML editor, right? Milling, int. Okay, so it seems like it's a pretty good one, right? Now, so it has Java development tools, right? So it seems like it's a pretty good one. And this was updated in this year, right? Not bad. And also the Eclipse installer 2023.06R is now include the JRE for Mac OS, Windows, and Linux, right? So let's try this one, right? So now let's download this guy. Be careful over here. You have to be careful because download from Canada. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter where it's coming from as long as we don't click on something that we'll try to, at the end of the day, try to put something in my computer, right? So okay, so it's installing. So it's installing, right? Downloading, I will say. It's downloading right now. So okay. So now over here they give us options, right? So what package is that I need? Well, I'm pretty sure I need all of them. So Java for developers. I mean, it would be nice to have all this, right? C and C++. I already have a Visual Studio for that, so I don't think I need that one. But yeah, so we can do that one. Let's see. Yeah, that one. Okay. So then we accept that, right? We accept this. And then we will install the package. So we will install the package. It's trying to tell you to donate and all that. I mean, so it says the essential tool for any Java developer. So basically, this is a good one because you have the tools necessary to use Java as normal, right? Without having, you can use the tool of Java, right? Like, for example, you want to do a calculator, right? But you don't want to put that calculator into the web. I mean, you don't have to like put it inside of HTML, file. I mean, you can actually run it in locally in your computer, right? So so it has those tools and also have the tool for XML editor and get client and all that. So it's pretty good, I think. Okay, so it seemed like okay, so it seemed like a shortcut was done on the desktop. Okay, yes, I see right now. Right, it's asking me to launch it from here, right? We can launch it. Right, and it's telling me the user, right, and all that. So I said launch. Then what we do here is basically that's it. We're done. So over here you can decline this. I mean, you don't want it, right? So right here we can start doing stuff. Create hello world application, create a new Java project. We can do all that stuff right here. So yes, guys. So that's how we install Java and we install Eclipse to run Java in it, right? But first we install Java in our operating system, so Java will be able to communicate back and forth with the IDE and be able to run any Java program that will be developed in our Windows 11 operating system.